Hello Ark Survivors, it's Mark here and welcome to Ark Survival EVOLVED. Here with our character Eve on the Sanctuary Ark, about to embark on another exploration of the Southern Hills. Yes, on day 54, 10:44 AM, heading to an area, the Southern Hills, a low to medium risk, I would say, when it comes to dino dangers. It's a large circle ahead of us across the water there, so we're going to be travelling there. We're going to go around the outside, the lower parts, the little lake and so forth, and then move on towards the interior of the area that we're heading to, the Southern Hills. Yes, while doing the series here, I've come across a few things that will require altering, and there's Southern Hills to the left. We actually have a spawn point there on that separate little island there. We'll wander down through the river here, and to the left is Southern Hills. We're looking for the spawns, resources available in the area, and potential base locations, which could be absolutely anywhere on this ark, with lots of flat areas, lots of access to water and so forth. Although the riverways are a lot shallower than sort of the ocean areas, so larger ocean bearing creatures are less likely to survive or to fit in this area. We have a little tiny island here, which has got some, or should have some, interesting creatures. The otter. Walk that around, but this is actually separate from the Southern Hills. We're not actually got into the Southern Hills as yet, but we'll cover one or two little areas around and about. And we should see some otters here somewhere, hopefully. Very useful creature indeed when it comes to collecting artifacts, because they can carry more than one at a time. Pretty vulnerable creature though, so you have to be careful. And there's one there, so we've definitely got the otters spawning in. Yes, and as far as foliage is concerned, we've got one or two deep sea items placed out in the open for experimental purposes, just to see what they are. Looks like we have another otter. Yes, we do, a level 90. To tame anything, we would go for a level 140 and above, preferably two, one male, one female, for breeding purposes. Although I've never really actually bred any otters, so what that entails, maybe we'd have to find out in a future adventure. Quite a small island, but we're heading towards the Southern Hills now. Very low level, not that big of cliffs or hills or anything, but I like to name it something, yeah. So across the waterway here, and into the main area itself. There's not a lot of spawns about, but then again there are some, like some of these spawns, I place one or two things about and then increase as we go along, monitoring the memory usage and so forth. And so with, same with the foliage, some of the grass, there needs to be a lot more foliage on the map, so that'll be one of the last things I do, go around tweaking stuff and so forth. And there's certain, like trees that I don't quite like, and replace them with trees that I do like, or just a personal preference, I guess. But yeah, I think we'll have a bit of Ark music. have some human NPCs what we spotted earlier. We've got some moss chops here. Looks like a Listosaurus over there as well. Pretty low level. What's the Listro? 50. Yeah, all pretty low level at the moment. Carry on wandering about. See what we do have. Resources are just general stuff really, basic stuff. We've got some metal up here. Another thing to note, there's a lot of foliage that needs to be added to this area, though it's not too bad looking, but I'm going to add some more foliage, grass and so forth and so with. And as it's supposed to be a forest, we might put a few more trees in as well. So we'll wander about, have a look, see what we've got down here. That's it. There's not a lot of spawns, so we're going to need to add some more spawns. Yes, there's one or two areas on the map that will have a lacking of spawns and foliage. It's quite useful doing these videos so that I can actually see what's what. Yeah, and the mini-map's slightly out as far as the further north we go, so I've got it stretched a bit wrong. But it's pretty accurate in this area. That's an easy fix when I get around to doing it, so everything will be sorted. Right, let's wander about this way. Maybe have a bit more music. Yes, orbital drops can be quite... Oh, Yotianas 111. Mastercraft boots. And blueprint. And 12. Scorpion saddle. Well, that's definitely worth having for sure. Yes, and just a reminder that we do have the supply drops, orbital drop settings to level 5, which is quite high, which actually makes it a little easier, but you can make the settings as you wish, make it easier as hard as you want. We'll just check the map. We've almost gone around the island, or it's not an island, it's part of the mainland, but we've almost gone around this area. But having said that, it's still quite a ways to go around, and we'll have a look at the visuals, see what there is about. Well, I wondered how long it'd be before we come across some human NPCs, which is the mod. You wouldn't have this scenario if you don't have the mod in. But, I like to test everything with the mods that I like to use. Here we go. Try and pacify them as we wave at them. Yeah. There's quite a few here. There's a few buildings there. The village being developed. Low level. You can tame these as well. They're quite useful actually. You can collect stuff for you. Yeah, throughout this series we've had quite a few encounters with the human NPCs. It's all fully editable. Here we go again. That's it. Alright, we'll continue on. Hopefully we won't hit no more of those things, giving us hassle. Well, that was the midday music. So we're getting towards the end of the exploration here. You can see that there's a lot of foliage missing, or foliage, whichever way you want to pronounce that thing. And we definitely will need more spawns in the area, a few more trees. So a lot of this will look a lot different depending on when you're actually watching this video. We've got a lot of plans to improve and update, yeah, as time goes on. Yes, this area is very similar to the southern plateau that we covered in the last episode. It looks like we've got a human NPC there, so we'll have to see if we can pacify that one. It's waving. Oh, I've been hit with an Ebola. Oh no. No. Oh, we'll be alright here, I think. Right, okay. Except we'll be stuck in this for a while now. Well, it seems that we may have got away with that, with them two still hanging about. But they're not aggressive and we're free, so hopefully. To guard, that's 10. We've got here Trappers 17. A few dodos. There's a hut down there. Hello, here we go. Don't want to get hit by the boat. Oh, we've been hit. Tranquilised. We may go down again. No. Oh. Got away with that then. Archer 25. There's another one there. Thumper 20. Oh, there's a load more over there. Look. Are they they'll become aggressive, no doubt. Yeah, here they come. Oh no. Are we pacified them in time? It looks like we have. Thank goodness for that. Right, we need to set the bracket key. That's it. That's sorted. So place the mouse over the intended target, which is the wave, and then the bracket key is what I use to wave with, and then we should be okay now. They all seem pacified. There's a Hunter 80. Don't look like we've got a resource box within that building. Although there may need to be a bit more foliage in the area. I think I'll keep it open. We've got 1 or 2 more of those human NPCs. Oh, here we go. We need to pacify these if we can. But they've picked a nice area. I should give them that. Yes, and if you don't have the human NPC mods, these would be different creatures. We've got a Huntress 20. We'll have a look at these. The Hunter 80 we've already seen that one. We've got a Hacker 55. There's various different roles that these play. And Thumper 20, we've seen that, I believe. And a Guard 10. Yeah, a bit more foliage in this area. I'll keep it open, minimal trees like it is at the moment. Quite nice, quite a nice area. Could build a base here. What we got down there looks like a Sarco. Let's have a look. What level have we got here? We've got a level 25 Sarco. Too lower level for us than what we'd want to. But they're very useful creatures, especially for the underwater caves. That and the Basilosaurus, I use those. And you can normally take on anything within the water caves with those creatures. And we got down here a riverway. Maybe a bit swampy. Don't know if we've got any creatures in here that give us a clue. Yeah. Could make that a little swampy. Have some swamp creatures in there. We'll have a look at the map. Yeah, we've come back around on ourselves. Covered a little bit more of the area. Well, I thought we'd covered most of this prior, but we've been... it's actually quite a large area, actually. And it is more like an island. But... with the rivers and that going around, but we'll make our way back towards the raft, I believe. I think we're going the right way for that. And what I think I'll do is I'll watch the videos as I go around to different areas and then improve with foliage and trees and spawns and so forth. It's almost back to where the otters are. And we've got that loot drop there. We'll go and have a look at that. We've got a little river system around here. It's all around the southern hills. We've seen an orbital drop. We've got this blue drop here. We'll have a look and see what goodies we got in here. Another slight little island here we've not actually been on before. Oh dear. Very poor indeed. We'll grab them. And then we'll make our way over towards the raft, I believe. That's in this direction. That's the otters to the... yeah, to the right here, across this river. It should be navigable by the raft. Try to make it so that they're all interconnectable. Anyway, we're almost done. Well, that's another exploration that's been completed here at the Southern Hills. I say very low, maybe medium, depending on what actually does spawn in here, because it can be different each time or for each person that logs in. Well, if you're still with us, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Oh yes, yes indeed.